I think Manchester United are going to win the Premier League title. You guys are being too hopeful about this Ghanaian players.
At least the Ghanaian in me, he wants him to score.
Let's be very honest. He has done the work, bro. I can't come and rescue Bournemouth to put them on their resurgence, and you come and tell me you don't see what Premier League is.
Actually, so his time at Wolves was very terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. Did you forget the first season? He spent 1.5 seasons at Wolves. The first season, they were one of the brightest bottom teams ever. Bro.
Bottom teams. Bro.
What do you expect, bro? You are competing against the likes of teams who have invested. They have William Cody. They have Rui Patricio. What? These are seasoned professionals.
When he left from the championship.
When he left,
he brought them from the championship.
Bro,
these are professionals that he brought them from the championship, and he made them regular stays. What are you talking about?
Shangbolombo.
Bolomba.
Shangbolombo. Welcome once again. This time around, we are going to treat the whole EPL season. We are basically going to give our predictions for the season. League placements, the best player.
Who you expect to go down.
Goal king, relegation battles, and so on. So
the Premier League coach to be sacked.
The first
who will win the sack race?
The first Premier League coach. So we'll start plus KO.
Yeah.
Give us your top 6.
My top 6.
Top 7.
I want to start with the relegation battle.
Okay. Let's go now.
So my relegation battle. I'm seeing the new boys. The new boys. I'm not really
Coventry there.
Oh no, I think Coventry will stay up.
I'm for Coventry though.
Yeah, I think Coventry will stay up. They have my boys there. Brandon Thomas Asante
and
Caleb Irenchi. So I'm tipping them to do well. Besides, I saw their game against Monaco.
Oh, yeah, they did
it was quite physical, quite pacey. I think they'll bring a new surprise. So I'm really watching their first game against Arsenal, the opener of the Premier League. I'll be seated. So I think Coventry will stay up. But the likes of Ipswich and then Hull, Gary O'Neill didn't particularly do well at his time with Wolves. So I'm not seeing him as a coach that will stay up with Ipswich either. So Ipswich, Hull City, I don't think they'll stay up. And then probably Leeds United.
Ipswich, Hull City,
Leeds.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hi, nigga. All right.
That's hard.
What about you guys? What do you think?
I think Brentford's time in the league.
Brentford?
It should go down.
Brentford?
Yes. It's tired.
Because they make serious additions.
Yeah.
Oh, they are
They
tired.
signed that midfielder.
Sangare.
Most of the times, your first 5 games distorts everything. Maybe your season you've planned for a top half finish.
Yeah.
But your first 5 games, then all of a sudden, everything goes to the bin.
So one thing about Brentford is that everybody predicted them to actually go down
last season. Yeah. And they
didn't. Andrews surprised us. As well as their striker, Igor Thiago.
He's still there.
Yeah,
Igor Thiago is still there. Who should
one of the flops of the World Cup.
Yeah, I'm telling you, any big team that's going to buy Igor Thiago, they are in for a rude awakening. Rude awakening, bro.
I hope you guys don't
this
have
transfer window. Nobody. But you should have him.
Igor Thiago.
He's their PK taker, so most of the times.
All right. So aside Brentford, who else?
Oh, I still go with Ipswich. The last time they came back, they just went up.
All right.
Yes. Then Hull City.
Charlie.
Leeds
will be in the fight, but they'll survive.
Yeah,
that's how I see.
Leeds is that way. But I think I will still go with Brentford. I don't think all the 3 will go down. I just think one, and I think Coventry is the best of them.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
Sunderland, Coventry.
The last one.
Charlie, this is tough. This is very, very tough. Because, why Sunderland? Sunderland are in Europe. They haven't made a signing this summer. Europe has a toll on you. Thursday, Sunday. By game week 15, you are going to be found wanting. And Sunderland, they base their game on winning duels. Winning physical duels. You can't do that. You can do that across a 38 game span. Playing home and away, you are going to Trabzonspor, Turkey. We are going to Baku, Azerbaijan.
When you come back, you are
It's
all
going to take a
fatigued.
toll on you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they are going to suffer what I call the Burnley syndrome, going to Europe too soon. So they will be found. They'll go down. Coventry. I just don't think Lampard has what it takes.
The best in the championship last season.
It doesn't matter, bro. Who was the best in the championship last season?
The season before.
Yeah. Who?
They came up.
None of the promoted teams went down. So,
Yes. I
so
think
they all
Leeds.
survived.
Us. They came. It was Sunderland, Leeds, and
They all survived. All I know is they all survived.
the 3 teams.
Yeah, Sunderland, Leeds.
They all survived.
Okay, last season it was Wolves,
West Ham.
West Ham, and
Leeds, Wolves, West Ham, Burnley.
Burnley.
I think
yeah,
Burnley
Burnley won the league.
Burnley won the
won the
league,
league, so they
yes.
went down.
Yeah.
They went down.
See, I understand Frank Lampard seems to have learned his lesson, but the Premier League is a different beast.
Oh.
The Premier League is a very, very different
But
beast.
with Caleb, I see you seeing him. Oh.
Yo, I'm not saying Caleb doesn't have what it
Yeah,
takes to lead.
Caleb is not going down, so
To lead the team, but bro, it's the Premier League. The Premier League is unforgiving. Bro, you be like, okay, have you heard Troy Deeney say what he thought of the Premier League when he came? He said the championship he scored about 15 goals. In the Premier League when he came, and before the games would start, he thought if I get about 10 goals, I should be all right.
Yeah.
He said he played the first game and he was like, yo, if I get 2 safe, because bro,
it's difficult.
the Premier League is very, very
That's why it's
difficult.
difficult to get a 20-goal player per season.
Consistently.
And it's very difficult.
One of the reasons I'm tipping Coventry to go down is I don't see their good defense. Survival in the Premier League has to start from the defense.
Yeah.
The number of goals you concede can be your downfall. And I don't trust Coventry to keep a solidly tight defense. They might score goals by your defense, bro. That's what's going to relegate them.
I think you have Jericho Sims and they just signed Taiwo, the Nigerian from Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. Taiwo Awoni. They are going to
Yeah.
score goals. They are going
Yeah.
to score goals. They are a typical English team. Long balls through the channels. Haji writes 1v1 versus a centre back. Runners off him. Come on. Frank Onyeka in the middle. They are going to score goals. But will they be able to keep the goals out? That's a huge
They
question.
can.
And as to the third team to join them, I feel one of the Premier League stays will fall down.
So you have two.
I have
You have two Premier League teams.
I have Leeds United and Coventry, but one of
You didn't
the
say
main
Leeds.
It says Sunderland.
Sunderland and Coventry.
Coventry.
But I have one of the Premier League mainstays going down.
Could it be Leeds?
No, I don't think Leeds will go down. Daniel Farker is going to double down on his style. He's going to go all physical. If you see the profiles of players they are buying, LVD from Mönchengladbach,
Yeah.
another box physically tough guy. They are going for ground eaters who can win
Not
duels.
just Leeds. That's something I've noticed from the
Across the
signings.
league. And
Yeah, everybody's
there-
going for physical.
And one of the
players,
reasons I'm not even tipping Hull City. Okay, I'm going to add Hull City to the relegation list. But there's an asterisk over there. One of the reasons I'm not even taking Ipswich to go down is because Ipswich are following that meta. They are signing dual winners, physical players, people that can eat grass.
Because the last time they came, they went down. So
Exactly. So
yeah,
Gary O'Neill,
they've learned their lessons.
Gary O'Neill has learned a physical, like a tough lesson, a very, very tough lesson.
Yeah.
You said he didn't do anything when he was at Wolves. He kept Wolves up before the season before he was sacked.
It wasn't particularly too good. It wasn't impressive.
Yeah,
I think
it
the
was
downfall
impressive.
of Leeds started and doing his
No. The downfall came after he kept them up, and their sporting director, he wasn't investing well. Bro.
Well, it's quite
They
surprising.
they sold
It got to a
Mascoma.
time Wolves was basically the Portugal national team.
Yeah. They sold Mascoma to West Ham. Go and buy defenders. He said, nah. They are playing Bueno and Swag.
Totti.
Oh.
I don't think Gary O'Neill has the tools to
Bro,
remain in the Premier League.
he to what?
To remain in the Premier League.
Bro, he survived. He helped Bournemouth survive.
That's
He helped
exactly
these guys survive.
that's exactly what he is. He's a relegation coach.
So
But,
anytime
he comes to a team, he's-
still
he's-
going
Bro, Bournemouth were on the brink of relegation when when he was appointed, you forget they sacked Eddie Howe and he came in and he helped them survive. And after that, they were like,
wasn't he Eddie Howe's assistant?
No, it was
no.
Trindle, Jason Trindle. Oh, sorry if I'm butchering the name, but Jason was Eddie Howe's assistant. He was another place, and they hired him.
And then they hired him.
And he saved them. That was what.
So that's exactly the type of coach that he is.
He's a relegation
somebody
coach.
who is an expert in relegation fights.
Yes,
That's why.
So automatically he's going to be a relegation
So automatically he's going to be there.
He's going to be there, but I'm saying those.
And then this time, that's what I'm saying. And this time, there's so much quality in the Premier League that I don't think Ipswich can cut it out. That's my whole point. I don't think.
So
Ipswich
which of
will be
the
able to make it.
three promoted teams you think will do best?
Coventry?
Why do you think you do that?
The Premier League thrives on physicality and pace.
Yeah.
If you don't have a midfield to compete, you are not going to make it.
Okay, so Onyeka and they have this guy. Coventry midfield. It's going to be Onyeka, Caleb, and one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was their holding midfielder. What's his name? Some short.
He's
Stubborn
durable.
guy. Yeah,
he played basically 40 games
Last season.
Yeah, I understand you. They have that three-man midfield.
Yeah. They are solid.
Yeah.
And they have Thomas up front too.
Thomas Asante.
Yeah.
Asante is going to get, Asante is not going to score 10 plus goals in the Premier League. I'm telling you this. You guys are being too hopeful about this Ghanaian players. Let's be very, very
at least
honest.
the Ghanaian in me, he wants him to score.
Let's be very, very honest.
Yeah.
Compare that to Ipswich midfield. Florentino Luis. They bought
him from Burnley.
They bought him from Burnley and they went to raid League One for more ground. I'm telling you, bro.
It's not like Florentino Luis hasn't been in the Premier League. He was.
And his numbers were great.
His numbers were great, but he still went down with Burnley.
Bro, you talk as if only one player where they control the team going down. Bro, the job they signed him for, he was very good at it. That's why he's still in the Premier League. Bro, Florentino Luis was ranked among the top midfielders for tackles made and all that. Come on, Florentino Luis.
So do you think they have a better midfield than Coventry?
A better midfield at the game he said the Coventry is trying to play.
A physical and pace.
Bro, even Leeds United have a better midfield than Coventry.
Wow.
You know Anton Stach? Anton Stach's numbers are closely marked with Bruno Fernandes. Do you know that? His underlying numbers. Do you know that? And he also does more defensive work than Bruno Fernandes. Bro, I'm telling you, there's no way Leeds United Ipswich go down. Hull City, I know they've signed correct, the meta of players we've been discussing, but one of the reasons I feel they might go down is they've signed too many players. It will be hard to integrate over 10 players into the squad right away. Sunderland were able to do that. But
for Leeds to survive, I just think Cavalier has to get double digits.
Yeah, and he's going to get it, bro. Cavalier is a Premier League striker. Cavalier is a Premier League striker. I had doubts about him last summer when he was trying to find a club. But last season, he showed that he can do it in the Premier League.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be part of the England national team, but I don't know why they didn't choose him.
Hey, Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney, what's it?
Some Saudi penalties and.
I still stick with my 3 teams to go down.
So 3 teams again: Leeds, Ipswich, Hull.
Yeah.
And you?
Brentford,
Ipswich, Hull. Then me, Coventry, Sunderland, Hull. Charlie. My host. I'm sorry, man.
We all have Hull.
I think Hull will be dead last.
They're with you.
I don't think they will be in the race. They will be in the race for survival.
No.
But it's going.
I think Brentford will be that. Brentford, Coventry. They'll fight for that last.
I'm even very skeptical about Brentford. Brentford have the defense. Callagher is a very solid.
They are goalkeeping.
They are centre back.
Nathan Collins.
Nathan Collins and Van de Beek. Van de Beek, is that his name, right?
Yeah, Van de Beek. The guy they bought from Liverpool.
Van de Beek's numbers are great. And
they have Aaron Hickey. They have
Aaron Hickey.
And then
Rico Henry is on his way. Coyote with his long throws. They'll survive.
Let's see.
And then Keith Andrews really surprised me last season. Because he was one of the guys that we tipped to even be sacked.
Yes.
And then he
overachieved.
He overachieved with Brentford. Yeah. So I don't see them going down.
Yeah. Okay, Lamar.
Yeah.
Your top 7.
Top 7. 7th position. I'll go Brighton. Brighton are going to double down on the way they played last season. Last season, latter stages of the season, the passes were flowing. Their attacking play was very evident. That was how even Taki Warbeck,
They are without Nitaki this time around.
I know, that was how even Taki Warbeck was able to score double-digit goals.
Okay.
They have new forwards, young forwards that they bought last summer, but they were integrating them into the team. That's why they felt comfortable to let Taki go. Yakubu Minte is hurt. He's hurt. So he's going to need chunk part of the early season. So somewhere January he's going to come back. He's going to give them that boost that they need for that 7th position.
In Sid?
Sit. Charlie, this is tough.
You starting Brighton at 7th. I'm interested in knowing your top 6.
Inset is going to be Crystal Palace.
Wow.
Palace. Yeah, Crystal Palace. Pierre Serge, he's the coach from RC Lan. He pushed PSG to the far end last season in the League One. With RC Lan, he was able to fashion a system where Mathieu Idol was giving assists. I think Mathieu Idol was the one that had the most assists in League One. Florent Thauvin scoring important goals.
I actually thought that guy's career was there.
Yeah. I think he scored the winner in the Super Cup.
Trophy the champions.
Yeah.
So I know the Premier League is new to him. With the first 5 games, it's going to be tricky. But once he gets a hold of the system and how the Premier League works, and one thing about Crystal Palace is that they have an infrastructure of talent. They know how to spot talent. They have the talent there. They know how to put talent in the right positions to flourish.
Yeah.
That was evident with Adam Wharton. If they don't sell any of their core guys meaning Dean Henderson, Chris Richards, Adam Wharton, Mateta, and
Ismail
Assar. And
Lacroix is gone.
And Munoz. Lacroix is gone. They have this guy. They have this black guy, Convoy or something.
Yeah, Convoy. Yeah, they bought him from the French league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's also good. He's going to put in the work. So with that, I think Mateta will even spearhead them to a 6th position.
What do you think about Serge and Palace?
I think this is a new league for him. Premier League is very competitive. Most of the coaches, before they come here, they think they have it figured out. But one thing is that the Premier League, any side you're going to face is going to be tough for you.
Yeah.
So I think I don't tip him to be finished in the top half. For me, I don't think he finishes in the top half.
No way.
But personally, I think Europe will disturb him.
Europe.
They are playing the Europa, right?
Yeah.
It will disturb him. Okay, let's go. Your 5th.
Your 5th, Liverpool.
Okay, let's
Liverpool. Andoni Raiola is going to do what he does best. Figure out a way, even with a non-existent midfield. If you watch his Bournemouth teams, anytime you watch the game, you would think there are no midfielders, but there are midfielders on the pitch because he plays an end-to-end sort of game. So he's going to implement that same style in Liverpool. They are going to start late. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
They're going to start late, but somewhere January, Florian Wirtz, Isaac, the likes of Rio Ingomua, if they get Bakola off the line, by January, everybody is integrated into the team. Everything will fit just like a jigsaw puzzle, and the points will come. So the 5th place finish is on the cards for them.
But 5th place finish, that's what Ancelotti achieved last season, but he was sacked.
Yeah, because of what he set, the standard he set for himself.
Winning the league
the
first season.
They didn't bring Raiola to come win the league title in his first season. They brought him to come and start a new rebuild. Because Richard Arnold is on his way out. Michael Edwards is also on his way out. Those are the 2 top brass at the head of their sporting infrastructure. So they are starting a mini rebuild. So Raiola is just going to make sure, okay, who are my foundational players?
Okay.
Isaac, Mayfield Gravenberch, Milos Kerkez, Frimpong. So you know who is who. So that
knows most of the guys too.
Exactly. So that next season he builds on that and try and compete for the
Okay, top 4.
Charlie. Okay, top 4. 4th position. Manchester City. Man City is going to have it tough. They're going to have it tough. But I know Viana. Viana is their sporting director. He's going to sign players. After the Community Shield that they lost to Arsenal, it was evident that there are holes in their midfield. And they are going to fill that. I heard they approached Crystal Palace for Adam Morton, but Crystal Palace don't want to sell. But I know for a fact if they send 100 million, Crystal Palace will indeed sell. And already they are working on the Buhadi deal.
I think it should be done before the end of the week.
And Enzo Fernandez might also come. If they get all those guys in, top 4 should be attainable. But if they don't get Enzo Fernandez and Adam Morton in, it's going to be a very, very long season for them. But I trust, the reason I'm even putting them in the top 4 is that they have the attacking players already. Haaland is going to score goals. Semenyo is going to give assists. Doku is going to give assists and score goals. So it's there. The big question is, would their defense be able to keep teams out? Because it was evident in the way they were defending against Arsenal that this is not the City we know. They were all over the place. They were jittery. This is not the champions we used to know. You get me? Yeah.
So don't you think, the absence of Pep contributed to them losing heavily against the Gunners during the competition?
No, I don't think so. I think this is a time for Arsenal in the sense that Arsenal actually won the Premier League when Pep was there. It wasn't like Pep wasn't there and then they took the Premier League. Pep was there. They competed with Pep Guardiola's Man City and they actually won the Premier League. So I don't think Pep not being there changes the fact. But I think that Arteta had the game on lock because he showed that he wants to win more trophies with Arsenal. Yeah. So his team actually looked the part in that final.
They look like a final team.
Exactly. Yeah. They look the part. And I'm tipping them to actually win the Premier League because I think they have the strongest team.
Yeah. The strongest squad.
Yeah, they have the strongest squad.
No.
The Premier League.
Every position, you have two or three guys in every position.
It's crazy. How can we compete?
The one thing about Arsenal that I like is they are back 4. They have players that can play multiple positions.
Even Arteta has learned from his that lesson that was taught to him. I think it was the season they lost the title to Liverpool.
Yeah.
They were going, and Saliba got hurt. Yeah. Ever since then, he has been buying defenders. Every summer, he's buying defenders. Because he knows defense wins you championships.
I think when Timber is fit, he plays across the back.
Exactly.
Konsa can play almost every position at the back. Yeah. Calafori, Mosquera, Hincapi. Yeah. They are good to go. Yeah. Your top 3?
My top 3. Okay. This is very unconventional, but I have 2 people finishing 3rd. So I'm stuck with these 2 because I don't know who is going to edge it. So I have Spurs / Chelsea.
Sure.
The reason for this is Chelsea are not playing in Europe. Spurs too are not playing in Europe. But Chelsea, they have Xabi Alonso. He's a coach that plans differently per game. The fundamentals are the same across. In the way they attack, the fundamentals are the same. But the way they try and exploit the opponent's weaknesses with personnel, it will change. But there will be a spine of the team. I'm expecting it to be João Pedro, Morgan Rogers, Cole Palmer, Caicedo, and Cole. They don't have a keeper. A solid keeper I can trust and say...
You say they don't have a keeper. No. They have a keeper.
Robert Sanchez has been in the league for so long and still making mistakes season in, season out. They have this guy. Yeah, they have this guy, Mike Penders. He's from Strasbourg. I'm a huge fan of Mike Penders. Whoa.
So do you think he should be number 1?
I totally believe he should be number 1. Robert Sanchez has been given his chance so many times, and still mistakes.
But Robert Sanchez, there's the underlying fact is that every coach at Chelsea has come to meet him. The likes of
Enzo Maresca,
Liam Rosinia, Pochettino, and even Graham Potter.
Yeah.
None of them took Alex.
He was number 1
from their team
because Mike Penders wasn't there. I'm telling you, Mike Penders is generational sort of talent. That's why I think one of the Serie A teams approached Chelsea when he was at Strasbourg to buy him. Chelsea was like hands off.
No.
We are not selling him.
This is our future.
We are not selling him. If I'm Xabi Alonso, I'll give my pendant some minutes, see how he reacts to the Premier League environment, and take it from there. And the reason I'm putting Spurs third is Spurs will play an attacking brand of football. A very, very attacking brand of football. They're going to score goals. They're going to concede goals. The North London derbies are going to be great. And we know a derby system. They are going to get points across the board. So, like, yeah, third is a foregone conclusion for them.
Okay.
And my second and first is Arsenal, Manchester United.
Good.
I think Manchester United are going to win the Premier League title. Arsenal are going to.
I think I also have the same first two.
Yeah, Arsenal are going to fall short.
Okay.
The reason they are going to fall short is I feel latter stages of the season, Arteta is going to focus on the Champions League.
Okay.
Because Arsenal have never won the Champions League before. And with this squad, they feel this squad can beat any team across Europe.
Okay. Okay.
And United will take advantage of that and clinch their 21st Premier League title.
Yo, let's have your list.
My list. So in 7th position, I'm going with Everton.
Then see.
The reason I'm going with Everton is that Moyes knows the league very well. And then with the crop of players he has, I think he can achieve that. He wants to take Everton into European places. So I think that with the squad he has, he can do that. In the 6th position, I'll go Liverpool.
Good.
Liverpool are good, but I'm not seeing that quality in their preseason. So I don't really know what to expect from them this coming season. I wanted to see them buy at least one midfielder to come and help.
Show up the midfield.
Yeah. Exactly, to come and help Gravenberch as well as Szoboszlai. But it looks like they're not in the market.
Do they still have Endo?
Yeah, they still have Endo.
Endo is still there.
Endo is still there.
Endo
is still there.
Charlie Trench is
But that guy is fit though.
He's fit. He
He's
can cover ground. He's just too small for the Premier League.
Yeah.
Just too small for the
They have
Premier League.
McAllister too there as well.
Yeah.
But I think they need a number 6.
Yeah.
They need a number 6.
And Manu Kone won't hit.
This boils down to a central midfielder and a DDM.
Yes.
You can have a 6. The 6 is just a position, but the personality of the 6 we have in mind is someone that is physical,
that can break up play.
Yeah, physical, that tackles. But we can have someone do the job like Gravenberch has been doing for over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
In 5th position, I'll be going for Manchester United. I think I'm giving them 5th. First, I didn't see them in my top half of the table.
Wow.
But I'm giving them 5th because of the Baleba signing. I think getting that Baleba signing over the line puts squad depth in their midfield. And I think that with Baleba there'll be competition for places.
Yeah.
Which makes a team very competitive, makes them highly competitive. So I think getting a competitive team all around the front line as well as the midfield who can push them up the table. But in defense, I think they are very light. Very, very light. In a sense that Maguire is old and very slow. And then he kind of gets injuries once in a while. Lisandro Martinez is not fit either. And then like that centre-back position, I think they have a problem with it. Because I don't see Delete playing week in, week out all the time as well. And then Lenny Yoro and Aiden Heaven, they are too young. I don't think they have much experience to propel Manchester United to a title-winning season.
Okay.
So in 4th position, I'm going to go with 4th. That's tough.
Chelsea.
Nah, I don't think so.
City.
I think I'll go with City. I think this season will be a very tough one for Enzo Maresca. But I think it's a season for him to learn. He needs to take this season as a learning curve for him. Know how he's going to push his players to the very best. And then try to also get the very best out of Phil Foden. I think we haven't seen
the best of Phil Foden.
Yes. So I think he needs to get the very best out of Phil Foden, and I think they'll have a great season.
Right.
In 3rd position, I'll be going for Spurs. I think Spurs making a big jump from 17th position to 3rd. They've overachieved.
Yeah.
Especially with the way they've backed De Zerbi. De Zerbi plays a very fantastic brand of football. I like watching his teams. He likes to score goals, and then the signing of Sandro Tonali makes them like a Premier League title contender. So I'm actually tipping them to actually go all the way in the top 3 race.
Sure.
My top 2 will be Chelsea and Arsenal. But I tip Arsenal as the title winners.
I think
Chelsea-
we all do.
Arsenal have a great team.
Hands
team.
down.
And the signing of Ezri Konsa. I think Ezri Konsa has a very good health that will balance his defensive side. When they are missing a player, Ezri Konsa can slot in there either at centre back or at right back.
Especially this season when they don't have Saliba and Timber for the greater part of the first half of the season. Yeah,
I think so too. And we all know their goalkeeper, Raya. Arsenal have actually the best defense in the league. Yes, so that's why I'm even tipping them to be the title winning champions. And Chelsea second. I love Alonso so much. I love his brand of football. I don't like Chelsea, to be honest, but I like Alonso. That's why I'm even tipping them to go. Yes. And then you see his 2 number 10s he plays inside.
Yeah.
I want to see that in the Premier League because I've been seeing Chelsea are a team that had Eden Hazard. I hope that Morgan Rogers can bring back those
Hazard vibes.
Exactly.
We need it at the bridge.
We need exciting football from Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I think Alonso plays exciting football, but they are just going to fall short a little bit.
Right.
So Lama, let me ask you: do you think not playing in Europe is why KO has Chelsea and Spurs in his top 3?
Yeah, that also plays a part. That also plays a part. But it all boils down to the way these 2 teams play.
Okay.
De Zerbi is a very attacking coach. The foundation is there. The patterns are there. We bait you with the press, then we use our 2 progressive midfielders to pass through the press, and we go attack you with the spaces in behind with our 1v1 wingers and all that. The meta is there, and it worked. It worked with Brighton.
Sure.
And one of the reasons why I had them is that these are coaches that are actually going to be in their first season.
Yeah.
But they have a long time in between games to actually get their
Perfect
principles exactly
their
across
methods.
board.
Yeah. And even De Zerbi started with Tottenham last season, so at least
He has
some
base.
players like Pedro Porro don't know what to expect from the system.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So and with Chelsea,
And I think they played fantastic football when De Zerbi came in.
yeah. And they were able to survive.
Yeah.
And with Chelsea, I think the reason he chose them, like he said, was Xabi Alonso. Will the style at Bayer Leverkusen translates to the Premier League? We hope so, because we want a competitive Chelsea. Anytime Chelsea are competitive, the Premier League is very, very entertaining. Because we know that when Chelsea are competitive and you go to the bridge, you lose points there. And it's going to affect who wins the Premier League title.
Sure.
So yeah. And them not playing in Europe too is also a huge factor.
I think so.
The players are going to get match rest. If Chelsea is winning the title, you are going to look at Cole Palmer to spearhead that whole campaign. And Cole Palmer, you know him already. He has been suffering from injuries here and there. 1 game every 7 days, that should quell the injury concerns. Understand? Yeah.
Okay, let me just list mine. The boys have said a lot. I think every team I mentioned we've spoken about.
Yeah.
So I have Arsenal.
Yeah.
The Gunners should retain. I think Manchester United, the Red Devils, should pick a second spot. Spurs, De Zerbi, I think he knows the league. He knows how to play the league, and he plays expansive football with great players at Spurs he has now. I think they've supported him. They've bought everything he's supposed to use.
Yeah.
I'll go with City 4th.
Yeah.
We've said a lot. Yeah. I just want to know who is going to play alongside Elliott. Either Boadi, or are they bringing in Enzo?
Yeah.
We'll watch that. Chelsea 5th. I have Liverpool 6th. And United at least will make 7th.
Yeah. Why Chelsea 5th?
I think there's something
inconsistency.
Yeah, there's something not. Why? If I tell you to name Chelsea's starting defense, I think we might all get a different lineup.
It's true.
But in a once a week games, you don't have enough sample size to. By the time you get to the 10th game of the season, it's like you are still in preseason.
Yeah.
But those playing in Europe and other, you see,
they are getting more reps.
Yeah,
they are getting more reps, so
you can vie. Yeah, you can switch.
I get the point.
But you are playing. You never know. You never know. And I think the Arsenal game that comes in, I think in this 3rd game or 4th game, will be a good test.
To see how
they'll play against big teams. And United, the United can stay away from Europe.
Yeah,
At least there's 7 spots for United. So guys, KO, your player of the season.
My player of the season, I think my player of the season will be Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the way he started the Premier League, the
Community
Community
Shield.
Shield.
He looks like he's up for it.
He's
Exactly.
ready.
Physically,
And
he's
if-
everywhere. Charlie.
Yes, and even if you saw his post-match conference, he looked so excited and so happy to actually start the season. So I'm actually tipping him to be the player of the season.
I think this is the first time he's truly fit for the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
In
This
a
is
long
the first
while.
time in a long while.
Yeah, in a long while. Lama,
Player of the season, Bruno Fernandes, of course, bro. He's going to spam more assists this season. The likes of Mbemo, Kunyarik, Benjamin Sesko, and sometimes Marcus Rashford. They are going to- sometimes because Rashford is not going to
It's
start.
not stable.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Days that Rashford is feeling it, he can be one of
Frankly, I think he's breaking the assist record again. He's breaking his own record.
because the dynamic forwards United have
Yeah.
is too much, bro. I'm
I
telling
think
you,
we
when
get
that midfield,
a better Sesko, a better Diallo,
a better Cunha.
Mbeumo,
Cunha will be
Cunha.
more confident
Yeah.
with the number 10 shirt now because after spending a season at the club already. You get me?
And I
So,
think Rashford, with the support of Carrick, will be more motivated to
I hope
perform.
so. I hope so.
And this is his last chance.
Last chance.
Last chance.
Imagine 350k plus. We are giving him
This is your last chance.
This is crazy.
And not just for United, though. For
Yeah,
his career.
His career, bro.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work here, he's going
Saudi.
to
Straight
Saudi.
up. They ship him off.
Anyways, Bruno Fernandes is going to break the assist record again. He's going to get the player of the season, in my opinion.
Same. I still have Bruno.
Yeah.
And I think Haaland is also getting the
golden boots.
golden boots
Of
back.
course. He's going to make it four golden boots.
4 golden boots.
KO, you still have.
Oh, I still
Haaland.
have Haaland as my top goal
Okay.
scorer.
Now the controversial one. Who gets sacked first?
Who gets sacked first? I think Gary O'Neill.
Do you have a personal issue with that?
It's not that I have a personal issue with him, but Gary O'Neill, I don't know what Premier League team see in him. Because
He has done the work.
I think he has survivor instincts.
Yeah, he has done the work, bro. I can't come and rescue Bournemouth to put them on their resurgence, and you come and tell me you don't see what Premier League team
I
see.
actually don't.
When you looked at the underlying numbers before Eddie Howe was sacked, everything showed that they were
They
on
were
a
going
downward
down.
trajectory.
Yeah, they were going down.
Gary O'Neill was like, nah, I trust these guys. These guys, I'm going to keep them in the league. And he did that. After doing that, that should put some credit in the bank for me.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
But that was a different Premier League season.
Okay, then he went to Wolves.
So his time at Wolves was very terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. That first season, did you forget the first season? He spent 1.5 seasons at Wolves. The first season, they were one of the brightest teams, brightest bottom teams ever. Bro,
Bottom teams. Bro.
what do you expect, bro? You are competing against the likes of teams who have invested. Look at the likes of Aston Villa. Aston Villa were
No, Espirito. No,
bro.
Espirito.
He lost.
was-
See,
And
relax.
he wasn't.
doing
There were not much
Bro.
investments in Wolves,
Yeah.
but he was doing well.
What do you
But I
mean,
think
bro?
Wolves moved away from their policies. Previously, they were having national team players. So
Bro, they have-
national team players.
Nuno, what's his name? Nuno.
Espirito,
He had P-Star Bolly. My guys know what I'm talking about. Conti boys, they know what. P-Star Bolly.
but
They have William Cody. They have Rui Patricio. What? These are seasoned professionals.
Professionals that
When
he
he
brought
left-
from
when-
the championship.
when he left-
He brought them from the championship.
Bro.
These are professionals that he brought them from the championship, and he made them regular stays. What are you talking about? Rui Patricio wasn't making national team appearances when he was in the championship.
Bro, Rui
It was
Patricio was
when-
doing championship with
I
them.
think
They
they bought
bought
him
him
when
that
they
season.
got to the Premier League.
That season they bought him.
When they got
Bro,
to the Premier League.
when Gary O'Neill came, they sold Maskillman. Maskillman was gone. That was one of the reasons their defense became loopy, and they had to sack him. Bro, Jose Sa, go and check the number of errors leading to goal that keepers have committed. Jose Sa will be top 3. I'm telling you this. The
It was
midfield
down to
Totti. It was down
to
All you
Gary
know
O'Neill.
be say Daku vibes hairstyle. You don't know anything do. Then covering spaces. Nah, bro. Sometimes I understand you think the coach underperformed or all that, but there are other factors. You have to look at the whole context.
So who do you have?
Who do I have been sacked first?
Yes.
Charlie, crazy you. The Hull City coach.
I thought you were pushing Hull City
I was
agenda.
pushing Hull City,
Why do you
but
think?
it's a tough
I
task.
don't think he goes first.
It's a tough task to integrate over 7 players into the team. Very, very tough task. Unless they become lucky again, because last season they overperformed all their metrics in the championship. They were supposed to be in the last 6, but they found a way to be in the top 6. How they did it, I don't know. Unless they find that sort of miracle, he's going to be sacked.
See, something is telling me Dizebi, because if Spence...
Dizebi. Onana Dizebi.
No, something is telling me Dizebi. Sanfa Dizebi. But I'm tipping Serge and Moyes.
Serge.
Bruno Sarge.
The
Bruno
Sarge
Sarge.
and Moyes. Yeah, the Palace coach. I think Europe would destroy his
And even if
plans.
you look at their first 5 fixtures,
I think he's not gotten used to playing 2 games a week. That thing is serious.
It's very,
It's
very.
hectic. Yeah.
It's serious. If you check those mid-table teams when they go to Europe, when they don't perform well in the league.
Even affected Palace last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can remember the game they had against United, they scored United first and their tempo dropped and United capitalized.
Yeah.
That was one of the
Even their coach Oliver Glasner, he actually had one of the longest runs of not winning a game in the Premier League.
yeah. And you said Moyes. You think they'll sack Moyes?
They are investing.
They just bought Hackney and bought Norgard.
Yeah.
Which investment?
Which investment, bro?
They're investing. See.
Okay, they bought Beto and that guy, the other guy. Tieno Barry.
They have Tariq Lamb.
Tariq
George
last summer.
They have
Tariq
Tariq George too.
Yeah.
They've invested. I don't think they'll get Grealish back.
Yeah, they're not going to get Grealish
I don't think they want Grealish back.
But the thing is that like, I don't see Everton performing that bad for even him to get sacked. Because Everton score.
They are not playing in any other competition apart from the League Cup and the FA Cup.
Yeah.
So they have enough time to perform. So if they don't sound far within the first 10 games, then it's a goner.
And I'm telling you, with their core, I can vehemently say Ebefa.
You sure?
Bro, you have a Premier League proven goalkeeper. I know Pickford has his days, but when Pickford says he's catching, you can't stop him.
Is another
They
one.
have Tarkowski.
That guy.
A proven
Tarkowski.
skipper.
Bro, you know,
FPL player.
bro, highest rated according to who scored. You know who scored? Who scored their stats account? According to him, when they were ranking top defenders last 7 to 10 seasons, Tarkowski is in there, top 5.
Constantly.
I think Tarkowski in the Premier League he should be counted as a Premier League great.
He's a legend.
Serious.
Look at his performances from
Burnley.
It's a legend.
That partnership.
I think
It's
that
a legend.
partnership. That was the partnership that actually took them to Europe.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
a legend.
Tarkowski and even the experience that he brings to this toughish side.
Yeah.
I think Tarkowski is a great skipper for them.
Yeah, and when you go to midfield, they have Hackney.
Hackney.
Bro, Hackney is one of the signings that will go under the radar. He's going to perform so well. You'll be surprised. How much did they get that guy? And United will go and buy 100 million next 2 seasons. That's the meta. You and I know this. And when you go in attack, they have Beto. Beto is going to get goals. He's going to run, going to get goals. Tieno Barry. Then Ilman India is also staying. Dewsbury Hall is also there. So they have the
I think
the spine.
they did a swap deal for Mark O'Neill?
Yeah, Marco O'Neill.
And they brought
for
Bernard Johnson. So they have a spine of Premier League players.
So I think their top 3 is going to be Bernard Johnson. Barry is going to start.
Bernard Johnson, I don't think.
Then Tariq George.
Tariq George is going to start.
Ndiaye
Tariq George, Tieno Barry.
Yeah.
And later
Johnson.
on in the season, Beto starts. That's how he runs it.
That guy messed my FPL up.
Beto the Asian.
He has his days. He has his days. So I don't
even
think
Moyes complains about it.
Yeah. I don't think Moyes will get sacked anytime soon.
So quickly, which 3 teams do you think are coming back?
Are coming back?
Yeah, quickly.
Burnley, Wolves,
West Ham.
Yeah, those
3
3 they are coming back.
I think so too.
Yeah, those 3 are coming back.
I think West Ham Wolves are coming.
Okay.
Then I'll tip Borough.
I'll say Middlesbrough.
Yeah, they've
Middlesbrough,
spent.
It's either Middlesbrough or Birmingham.
Yeah.
One of them will come back.
They
Let me take Burnley out because Burnley sacked Scott Parker.
Yeah.
If Scott Parker was there,
still
Scott
there.
Parker understands the
The
championship.
championship.
yeah.
So if Scott Parker was still there, I would have tipped them. So I'm changing mine.
But as for Wolves and West
West Ham,
Ham, they are
they're
coming
coming
because
back, yeah.
the kind of investments
They've made
and the
Charlie.
players, some of them have kept, they
Charlie.
are supposed to come.
So mine will be Wolves, West Ham, and Birmingham. Let me say Birmingham.
Wolves, West Ham, and Borough.
What about you?
Me, I'll go Wolves, West Ham, and Burnley.
Burnley.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you for this edition.
Shang Bolongbo.
Bologba.